Hello, it's Kevin Shaw, Family Care Manager here at Mid-South Transplant Foundation. Welcome you to another edition of Ask A, where we talk to employees here at Mid-South Transplant Foundation to find out more about what they do to give hope and give life to people in the Mid-South community. And today we are speaking with Tim Wyatt, who is the Data IS Manager, that is. Welcome, Tim.
Welcome.
So Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know before you came here, in my opinion, you had a very interesting work experience before you came to Mid-South Transplant Foundation. So tell us a little bit about what you were doing before you came here.
Before I came here, I actually worked for Kappa Delta sorority. I was the only male employee they had. I worked there for close to 6 years. I was their IT manager. It was very interesting in the fact that it was all college students, other than a few that worked at the corporate headquarters. So that was quite interesting because I was known as Brother Tim because they were all sisters. So I was Brother Tim for 6 years, and actually, even when some of them call me now, I'm still Brother Tim.
So are you technically an honorary member of the sorority?
No, they had not really, no.
That's not allowed, I guess, huh?
I guess not. They had what did they call it? They had something called like Daggerman or something. I never understood a lot of it, but yeah. But I was actually, I guess, forevermore known as Brother Tim. So
right.
I don't know.
And I know before you actually, earlier in your career, you had also worked in healthcare, I believe with West Clinic, which is a cancer hospital.
Yeah, I worked there for, it wasn't a long time. I worked there for not quite a year. It was definitely an eye-opening experience as far as, because we were actually located, even though I was doing more of the IT stuff, I was actually located at the center. So, you come in every day and see the the patients and stuff and see what went on. So I don't know. It definitely opened your eyes to the whole cancer scene.
So what were you, if you had any, did you have strong opinions or feelings about organ and tissue transplantation before you came here?
I've always agreed with them, that's something you should do. If you can help someone else out, that's great. I think you should do it. But since coming here, I've actually learned a lot more about the way things are done, and just how much effort's put into helping each patient. And it's uplifting to me to know how much you can do for someone, by donating organs and tissue. Didn't really know. I really didn't know how many people one person helped by donating until I came here, though.
Exactly. So exactly what does a Data IS Manager do for Mid-South Transplant?
Basically keeping all of the servers, computers, phones, being desk phones, cell phones, everything running. This year has definitely been different than any other, since with all the COVID-19 stuff, we've been a lot more remote. So luckily, not that we were some kind of savant or something and thought that far ahead. It was just the fact that at the beginning of the year, my goal was to be more mobile, not knowing this was coming up, but it did help out because that's what I was doing anyway, just hoping that we could be a little bit more mobile and be able to move around more, because that's where we need to be. I think everybody needs to be able to go from hospitals to anywhere they need to go, but be able to get to their, technical stuff without a problem. So.
Well, knowing that this is we're a 24/7 operation, and we're dealing with medical, and we're dealing with trying to save lives or change lives. Are there bigger challenges, if you will, with being an IT here at this organization than you might have had with other organizations? I guess, is it more pressure? Is it more stress, or is it about the same?
No, it's about the same. I mean, basically, if you keep the stuff running and keep it updated and that type of thing, the pressure's not that bad. I mean, yeah, no matter if you're in IT, you kind of get used to it could be 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever time someone calling with an issue, especially coming from here. Even earlier in my career, I worked for a bank, so I was always, getting calls and stuff at different times because this person or this didn't run or whatever. So I was pretty much used to it, and it's not that bad here. Like I said, as long as you keep the stuff updated, then for the most part, it's pretty calm.
Are there any unique challenges to working in this world of organ and tissue transplant that are perhaps unique to IT than maybe other industries?
Well, you have different applications that you use here. I know a lot of the stuff that we, help the lab and stuff with here is a little different. So, you have to learn that kind of thing. And, you got the medical terminology that you have to learn on the reporting side of it. So there is that, but that's pretty much anywhere. You have to learn a lot of the acronyms and things that people that's been there a while will just spit out thinking you know them. And you're like, I'm not really sure what that is, but that's pretty much anywhere. As far as technically, it's pretty much the same as most anywhere else. You're still, since we're mainly a Microsoft shop, and that most everything we use is Windows based, so it's pretty much about the same. There's a few little things, but not much.
Now, I know a lot of people that work here get to interact with the families and get to see the personal stories inside of donation. What would you say would be the most rewarding aspect of what you do here?
For me, knowing that what I do allows these others to actually be able to do their job and interact with these families and getting donations and helping them do that whole, grieving type, process that they have to go through. It's not an easy process. And my hat's off to the ones that are on the front line, actually having to talk to the parents and grandparents and family of these ones, their loved ones have died. I don't know that I could do it. I'm in the background, but I'm glad to do whatever I can do to help them do their job better. So that's my goal, is kind of be the silent partner in the background that helps them do what they need to do.
Well, Tim, I can't speak for everyone, but so far what I've heard from everyone is that we're definitely in good hands, and I know that everyone feels like if we pick up the phone and call Tim's going to fix it. So I appreciate everything you do for us here at Mid-South Transplant, and I appreciate you taking some time to tell us about what you do. For those of you who have not seen any of these series, we do always ask you to like this video, to share, to comment on this video so that other people can find out about Mid-South Transplant Foundation and what we're always doing to give hope and give life. I want to thank Tim for joining us, and I want to invite you guys to please always join us for another episode. Stay tuned. There's going to be some more information to follow this video, and we will see you all again next time. Take care.
Hello, my name is Darrius with Mid-South Transplant Foundation. I'm the IT support engineer here. As we all know, technology is the driving force behind so many businesses in our society at this time. As an IT representative, I try to make sure that our staff has everything they need to provide the necessary, efficient services that they normally provide. But not only do we provide excellent support to our staff, what we try to do is work with our staff to come up with innovative tools that they can use going forward to make their jobs easier, more efficient, and to take Mid-South Transplant Foundation into the future.